I want to address something really quick. Not that, I ever cared about what anybody thinks about me or anything like that. That's not what this is for. But if one's doing it or thinking it, it's a good possibility several others may be thinking it as well. So let me just say this. My page is and has always been for 5 years. 5 years. My page has always been a no niche page. That means my content is a little bit about everything, okay? Because I'm a well-rounded individual. I'm not just good at one thing. I sew, I cook, I'm good at hair, I'm good at makeup, and the list goes on. I love horses, I have good conversations, I'm a critical thinker. I think a lot, okay? But you'll never see me posting anything on my page that I am not led to post. Okay? So if you have an issue with anything that I post, anything that I say on my page, it sounds like and seems like that's something you need to take up with the Holy Spirit. Go take it up with Jesus. If you got a problem with anything that I put up on my page, I don't just talk about no one thing more than the other. Okay? And if I'm working, if I'm promoting something, that's a job for me on here. Respect that. That's just what it is. If you don't like it, unfollow me. It's that simple. I promise you I won't notice. I won't even notice you. So, you do you on your page, I do me on my page. I'm pretty sure I never go to your page. Pretty sure. I don't go to anybody's page. I hate doing stuff like this, but sometimes you gotta speak up and say something because people tend to get out of hand. You give them a little rope, a little bit of benefit of the doubt, and you let them they continue to just continuously hang themselves just over and over and over and over again. Once is one video made, I'm like, all right, whatever. That might be a coinky dink. The second video is made, and it's like, hold up now. Then the third video is made, it's like, wait a minute. What we doing? What we doing? Better be glad I'm filled with the Holy Spirit. Oh, and one more thing. There ain't a soul that I want on this app. I don't want no man from the app. So let's get that out of our yeah. So walk light with me. I'm just a girl that loves the Lord, trying to keep my face clean, stay out the way. I don't want no problems with none of y'all on these apps, man. It's not what I'm here for. So don't create any. If I'm referring to myself as your sister, believe that, because that's where it ends. That's where it stops. Like, y'all gotta be for real. Did you know that everybody that is nice to you does not want you? Do you guys understand that there are truly genuine, kind people in the world? And just because maybe a good deal of women or men may find you attractive, that doesn't mean that you're attractive to everybody that you encounter. So you got to know the difference. You have to know who is connected to you because they're attracted to you and who's connected to you because they care about you. There is a total difference. And a person like me, I'm very picky, and it takes a whole lot for me to be attracted to someone. And I am not attracted to men that are younger than me. And that's just my preference. It's so hard. This is why me and Richie were such good friends, because we understood that as opposite genders. Like, we understood that it is so difficult to befriend people who are the opposite sex without there being some sort of conflict of interest, or one party thinking that the other party is attractive and they like them, and then or the other party thinking that the other person likes them. Like, it gets complicated, and it shouldn't be, because we're grown people. This is like high school stuff, okay? I'm beyond that. I am so much older than a lot of people that I encounter. I can't even view them in that way. I can't see you like that romantically, like, at all. So if I'm being kind to you, and I talk to anybody. Listen, Bella knows no stranger, okay? When I communicate with somebody and I'm having a conversation with them, getting with them is the furthest thing from my mind. I can guarantee you that. So I just wanted to send out a quick reminder that just because you encounter somebody that is kind to you, nice to you, blase squaze, that does not mean that they want you. Okay? Now, so let's stop operating in the flesh. When you think like that, you're literally speaking from ego, pride, the spirit of perversion, the spirit of lust. When you have the mindset to think that every woman or man that you encounter is a potential romantic connection, or they want you, everybody wants you, yeah, that's an issue. And instead of making videos on TikTok, you probably should be going to pray to be delivered from those spirits. because sometimes we get in our own way, and you could really be blocking people that God sent to you for purposes, for seasons, but because of your mouth and because of you operating in the flesh, you block those good people, and you'll be, it's like a revolving door. You'll be in the same cycle over and over and over and over again. You cannot be a super Christian and operate in the flesh. It has to be one or the other, but it cannot be both. So if you're going to be a good Christian, do good things, speak good things. Do not be subliminal. Do not be shady. Do not be messy. Do not sow seeds of discord. Like, don't do that. And I had to speak on this because it was on my chest. And anything that's on my chest, I gotta get it off. Sometimes. This is one of those times. This is for anybody. If you know you're one of those people that thinks like that, stop it. Please. It's not of God. It's not very godly. You shouldn't think like that. I don't think like that. I don't think that everybody that I encounter wants me. I would hope not anyway. That's weird. But anyway, yeah.